Hello and welcome to another one of my videos. Now this one is going to be a little bit of a longer video because I'm going to be talking about I suppose the compensation plan or the reward plan, so you can understand the benefit of becoming an associate with the AdExperts opportunity. So as you know, this chap here, who is called Matthew, is creating an online magazine. Now there'll be an opportunity based around the magazine, but also there's an opportunity around advertising within that magazine as well. Now what I'm going to be talking about is that specific opportunity. Now Matthew, in conjunction with Daniel Butts, has created an unusual, innovative sales plan, sales commission, or rewards, whichever way you want to look at it, and it's based around a sales funnels. And there's two funnels. One is called a cyclone funnel, and you'll go into that funnel. You'll start at the top and you'll work your way down, and once you exit that funnel, you'll then go into the tornado funnel. Okay, I guess they were thinking about the names of this if they were sat in the Midwest, I guess, and they were struggling for names, so they came up with windy funnels, I suppose. Now the benefit of exiting the cyclone funnel is that you'll be rewarded with $400 straight into your bank account, and as I said, you'll then come out of that cyclone funnel and enter straight into a tornado funnel, and when you exit that tornado funnel you'll be $7,000 better off. Now I am oversimplifying this process, just so you can understand the process. What I now propose to go through is the two funnels in a bit more detail, but please do not worry. With the beauty of video, you'll be able to stop it, rewind it, fast forward bits you've been over before, and hopefully you'll find that the overall process is really simple. Okay, so let's start off with the cyclone funnel. Now I'll go through this one in a little bit more detail than the other, simply because I want to make sure that we're setting the scene. Now at the moment the program isn't live, so I'm sure there will be I suppose tornado icons, I suppose, but at the moment I'm just using these little coloured icons so you can understand how the funnel looks in principle, and also understand how the different colours or qualification levels are required. Okay, so at the top of the funnel we've got 8 spots here, which are signified by the blue little people, and these are the next spots to be filled. So once an advertising credits package has been purchased, you would, or that person would, then occupy one of these spots. The next level here, or the next colour, we've coloured them yellow. They may be different colours once the real thing sets off, but these are people who have recruited or referred an additional person. So perhaps this person here started off as a blue person, has brought in their friend or their colleague, and has all of a sudden become a yellow person. And obviously these people here who are now green, they've qualified by bringing in at least 2 people. Now you can bring in more people, and I strongly advise that you bring in at least 5 people. 3 is a minimum, but 2 is what you need to become qualified, and that is you qualified for good. You don't have to go referring lots of other people, but I do strongly advise that the optimum number is 5 people. So as you can see, we've got people who, so we've got empty spots here, or new people. We've got people here who have recruited 1 person, and we've got people here who are fully qualified and have recruited 2 people. And then we have this person here who is essentially at the bottom of the funnel. And once these spots are all filled up, there is something that rather special happens to this individual. So here we are, we're looking at a cyclone funnel that is filled. Now as you can see, all those little blue spots have been filled, those have been filled, those have been filled, and so let's have a look at what the reward is for the person here at the bottom. Now first of all, they'll receive $400 cash, and that'll go straight into their bank account. The second thing is that they'll also receive another advertising package, and therefore another position to go into the top of another funnel, and I'll explain a little bit about that in a moment. They'll also be promoted to a sales broker, And the benefit of that is that they then get an automatic spot within the tornado funnel. So I very breezily whizzed through the 4 benefits that this individual person gets. So let's just have a think about what just happened, and let's just understand the maths, because at the end of the day you need to be confident that the business you're getting involved in is going to be profitable and sustainable. So here we are with our cyclone funnel to begin with. Now, as you know, these 8 spots here are going to be filled by 8 people, and each person is going to buy an ad package, and that ad package is going to be worth $400 each. So 8 times $400 equals $3,200 has just been tipped into this funnel. Again, I've just explained that the person at the bottom is going to receive $400 worth of cash. They're also going to buy another advertising campaign and get another position into the top of another funnel, and they're also going to get an entry into a tornado funnel, and that is worth $2,400. And spookily enough, as you can see, the total reward value collected was $3,200 by the person here at the bottom, and that is exactly the same as the amount that has just been poured into the top of the funnel. So as far as AdExperts is concerned, they're at the break-even point. Okay, AdExperts have not made any money at this point, but they haven't lost any money. Okay, but so it's really important as far as AdExperts are concerned that you make money within the tornado funnel. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's just have a look at what is now going to happen to the cyclone funnel. Because the cyclone funnel has filled up, i.e. every single spot has now got somebody in that position, it now splits. So we know that the person at the bottom has now moved on to the tornado funnel. So the funnel now splits in half, and it basically looks like that. Okay. And in doing that, it creates 2 new cyclone funnels, each with 8 more advertising spots and 2 more promotional positions. So as you can see, this is what it now looks like. So there's now opportunity for 16 new advertising spots. And remember, the person who's just come out of the bottom of the tunnel is probably going to be filling one of these spots automatically anyway. So that's how the cyclone funnel works. Now let's move on to the tornado funnel. Now the tornado funnel, although you're going in with $2,400, it is actually a much smaller funnel. So as you can see, again, this is an example of what that funnel will look like. You've got initially these 4 empty positions. You've then got a person here who is sorry, just bear with me a second. You've got 4 empty spots, which obviously are the next ones to be filled. You've then got someone here who's waiting for one of their recruits to enter the tornado funnel. And this is critical because you don't recruit into the tornado funnel. You are waiting for your own people to come from the cyclone funnel into the tornado funnel. So as you can see, this person is signified by being orange. Now the other person, who is green, has already got one of their people into the tornado funnel, so perhaps this is their referral that is being used to qualify this individual. Now the tornado funnel, you only ever need to have 1 person to come into the tornado funnel to qualify. If you remember the cyclone funnel, you needed 2 people to go into the cyclone funnel. And then finally at the bottom, you've got the person here at the bottom who is waiting for their $7,000 payouts. Now those $7,000 doesn't come in one day. The $7,000 is split over the 4 positions. So each time somebody comes into that position there, then this person will receive $1,700 on the day that person fills that position. Now it could be that that's 1 person per day, or it could be 4 people turn up on the same day. It doesn't really matter. So for each position that gets filled, this person here will receive $1,700, which is very nice. Thank you very much. So again, we've got the tornado funnel is filled up. Okay, so what happens there is that the person at the bottom, as I've just explained, receives $7,000 into their bank account, and they also receive another automatic spot into another tornado funnel. And again, I may have just breezed over that, but let's just have a look at what just happened again. And again, it's really important that you are confident in how the money is created and paid out. So at the beginning, as you know, we've got 4 empty spots, and they're going to be filled by 4 people who are each going to be putting in $2,400 from their cyclone funnel into the top of the tornado funnel. And as I've already explained, on the completion of the tornado funnel, the reward for the person at the bottom here is $7,000 in cash and entry into another tornado funnel, and that costs $2,400. Add those up and you'll notice that the total reward collected by the person at the bottom here is $9,400. Now there is a difference between the 9,400 and the 11,200 that is overall gone into this funnel, and it is only at this point that this provides the profit for AdExperts. So as you can see, there is a profit of $1,800 going to AdExperts.com. So for every cycle of the filling of the tornado funnel, AdExperts will make a profit of $1,800, which is very nice indeed. Now again, as with this, the cyclone funnel, because this position has now disappeared, because this person now has gone into the top of a new tornado funnel, this tornado funnel now splits in half, and in doing so it creates 2 new tornado funnels, each with 4 new positions to be filled and the opportunity for 2 more people to each be paid $7,000 each. And this is what that would then look like. So I know I've gone through this fairly quickly. However, if there's anything on there that you're unsure of, please go back through it again. To be honest, it took me a few times and a few late nights to sit down with pen and paper and work this out myself, but I'm now absolutely confident with how this funnel system works, and it is fantastic. The absolute key to it is that you need to find at least 2 people who are going to do something with their business. Do not just fill it with your friends and neighbours simply because you like them. They may well be lovely people, but you need people who are going to do something with this business. If you have people who are not going to do anything with this business, then they are just taking up spots and will eventually just slow down the processing of that funnel. So please go out there, have a look for leaders, have a look for people who have a desire to change not only their lives but the lives of others around them, and are actually going to roll their sleeves up and get to work in this business. As I said earlier on, 5 is a really good number. If you can find 5 people, then you know at least 3 of those people are going to do what they need to do. 3 is possibly the minimum that I would recommend. So go out and find 3 people, show them these videos and get them excited about their own future and the possibilities that this business could bring to them. It is really, really simple. It just needs a little bit of commitment, a little bit of hard work, a little bit of perhaps of learning new skills, but at the end of the day, the potential is huge. If you have any questions, then by all means get in contact with the person who showed you this video. Other than that, I'm sure there'll be some links attached to this video, and I'm sure anybody will be more than happy to answer any questions that you may have. Take care now, and I hope to be able to speak to you soon. Bye bye.